Manchester United could have faced Bayern Munich, Juventus or Real Madrid in the Champions League last 16, but instead they will play Sevilla. While many fans will breathe a sigh of relief at what seems a comparatively easy draw, United will have to be wary of a side well versed in European football. So who are Sevilla, and what can United expect from them in February? Sportsmail's Guide has the answers. This looks a good draw. Better than Real Madrid anyway. A lot better, 5 goals better judging from Saturday's result at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid 5-0 Sevilla. Are they really that poor? They are 5th in the league, so no. They also came through a tough Champions League group, albeit behind Liverpool, but this is not shaping up to be a vintage Sevilla season, so United can take full advantage of that. What was the problem on Saturday against Madrid? They conceded 5 in 40 minutes, and the first 3 were gifts. Then they failed to play the offside trap properly, to let Cristiano Ronaldo in, before Jesus Navas flapped at the ball in the penalty area and conceded a penalty. So defense is the problem? They have conceded more than most teams in the top half, although French defender Clement Lenglet is one of their best recent signings. He arrived in January from Nancy, and the 22-year-old is already attracting the attention of other clubs. How are they in midfield? Steven Nzonzi has been a problem, in more ways than one. He started the season upset that he had not been allowed to leave in the summer. His form has not been great, and the finger was literally pointed at him when Liverpool went 3-0 up at halftime in the Champions League. He was taken off at the break and Sevilla came back to draw 3-3. Since then he has not featured and was in London last week as Everton weighed up a possible move. Would him going leave them short? Ever Banega has dropped back in alongside Guido Pizarro and they have been a better pair. Pizarro looks a good signing, and on his day Banega is as good as anyone, although consistency has always been his problem. Nolito is looking fit and sharp, and still harbors dreams of a good second half of the season and a late run at Spain's World Cup squad, but clearly it's not like having Gareth Bale and Ronaldo running at you. At centre forward Muriel looks to have potential, but he only has 3 league goals so far, the same as Wissam Ben Yedder, who he has shared minutes with. They need a centre forward. Is that the danger for United? That they will strengthen in January and be a more testing rival come February? If they sell Nzonzi, there will be money to spend. His buyout is set at €40 million, but they will accept €25 million. They will reinvest if they can offload him, but the old Moneyball miracle worker Monchi is now at Roma, and so they struggle to work the same magic in the transfer market. Who will take charge of the game? Will Eduardo Alvarez be back on the touchline after his cancer diagnosis? He had an operation last week, and the hope is that he will return to the bench in time for the new year. That suggests he will be back to face Jose Mourinho in his technical area, but there is no official timescale from the club. If he is still recuperating, then number 2 Ernesto Marcucci will take the reins. Have the players been inspired by their coach? He didn't break the news to them at halftime in the Liverpool game, but it does seem to have been the case that certain players looked at their manager in that interval, and it pushed them to turn around that match in such epic fashion. Sevilla have plenty of bottle. What they lack in top players and big money signings they tend to make up for in spirit.